Now for the parsley. I've been waiting for this moment. Ooh, kill him, he hit that joint. He hit that. Can I get a replay? And then the simulcam with the salt guy. Let's put that up. Who did it better? Leave it in the comments below and we'll decide there. Welcome everyone to episode 1 of Fan Food Fair, Triple F's for short. Glad to have you all. My name is Art Turner. I am your play-by-play analyst today, and we are sponsored by D.A.T.A Productions. Dreams are tangible aspirations. Scheme your dreams. Go subscribe if you have not already for amazing content. We have a magnificent day on the burner, whipping up fan favorites from across the world. We have Chef D.A.T.A IV trying to prove his culinary clout. Some call him worldly in a sense, because before the age of 23, he has lived in 3 different countries, 3 different American states, and has visited countless places across the world. But we all put that to the test today. Chef D.A.T.A commonly reveals his dishes by the sports gear he will be wearing while cooking. Usually it's a scarf, but who knows with this man. I think D.A.T.A is ready for the reveal. Being that this is the flagship episode, I have a feeling he's very excited to put on a good performance. Very curious as what he pulls out the chef hat today. And it's Paris Saint Germaine. Oui, it's the Parisian football club. D.A.T.A will be cooking something out of the French discipline today. I am told by my research team that he took 5 years of classes. But if you ask me, I doubt he knows more than 10 words. Surprised to say the least. French cuisine history dates back centuries, so I'm interested in what he cooks today. Oh wait, he's not done yet. What's he doing? He's wearing his Zlatan Ibrahimovic jersey. I have seen nothing like this before. We haven't even cooked anything yet and it's lit. Currently the forward plays for Los Angeles Galaxy, so the jersey could be deemed a throwback. Chef D.A.T.A's really trying to get the crowd into it today, I see. Now let's get to the ingredient roster lineup. I am told that he will be translating a few words into French today for learning purposes. First up is eggs.
Des œufs.
Cheese.
Fromage.
Parsley.
Persil.
Milk.
Lait.
Thick cut bacon.
Bacon.
Mushrooms.
Champignons.
Onions.
Oignon.
Spices.
Épices.
Seems to me pie dough.
Pâte.
In a pie pan. It's going to be a quiche. Wow, great choice. The flexibility of a quiche is truly amazing. It is good at any time, breakfast, lunch, or dinner, and you can add anything to it. I think the fans and myself are budding with excitement on how he executes this dish today. Now let's get to the action. He is heating up the oven to 425 degrees. Seems as though he is preparing a blind bake for the crust. Good call. Being that he is making a quiche, he does not want the liquid filling sogging up the crust. To blind bake, you take your pie dough and pie pan, apply your dough into the pan as you see. After it's set nicely, you want to take some kind of weight to press the dough down so it doesn't bubble while baking. Seems as though D.A.T.A will be using foil and rice as the pie weight today. Like my mama always said, you gotta do what you gotta do. It seems as though the oven is ready. He's gonna place the crust in there for about 12 to 15 minutes until the crust is slightly golden brown. Emphasis on the slightly. And once it reaches that point, you take the weight off and you're gonna bake that crust for another 5. D.A.T.A is now starting with the filling. Onions first. As you see, as protective purposes, he has a spoon in his mouth. They say if you put steel in your mouth, the onion particles won't make you cry because the onion particles latch on to the steel. Seems as though D.A.T.A may be losing that battle. Hopefully he can keep his wits about him as time goes on. Now he's lining up the onions like the other white stuff. The crust is done for part 1 of the blind bake. He's just going to remove the weight, throw it back in for another 5, and then we'll be good to go. Now onto the shrooms. And no, not the psychedelic version. Chopping those up finally. The 5 minutes are up, and look at that crust. Simply splendid. Now chopping up the parsley for some color and freshness. You can never consume enough green in any variety, if you know what I mean. He is now going for the thick cut bacon. These are pork, but you can go any variety you want. Shout out to the vegan viewers. Seems as though he'll be frying this in the pan. When it comes to bacon, crispier the better in my opinion. But my opinion doesn't matter today. It's only going to fall in the food artist's hands. Listen to that tune. Music to my ears.
Third minute.
The bacon is now resting on a paper towel. Wiping the strips down and now cutting the bacon into bits. Bacon bits. Chef D is taking the onions and mushrooms and throwing them right in the pan. He left some bacon grease in the pan, so I'm assuming it's going to be for some flavor. Oh joy, the chef is leaving no room in the caloric department today. Clearly he's here for a good time, not a long time. Now for the parsley. I've been waiting for this moment. Ooh, kill him, he hit that joint. He hit that. Can I get a replay? And then the simulcam with the salt guy. Let's put that up. Who did it better? Leave it in the comments below and we'll decide there. The veggies seem done. D.A.T.A is mixing the filling together in one bowl and placing 2/3 of the filling in the pie crust. Topping with triple cheddar cheese, Vermont white, sharp and mild. Now for the actual egg custard. This is arguably the most important step. Google says that the French cuisine professionals use 2 eggs for every 1 cup of milk in this case. So for one quiche, it seems as though that 4 eggs and 2 cups of milk will be the ratio today. Looks like he's going to need a bigger bowl. Whisking the mixture. No, yeah, he's really going to replace that bowl with a bigger one. Finally with the right equipment. And look at the flick of the wrist. Or should I say, look at the flick of the whisk. Now with that done, it's time to fill the pan with custard. Topping the remaining filling on the quiche. Heat the oven to 375. Put it into the oven for about 45 minutes or until the center is set.
Get this, baby.
While that is baking, I see D.A.T.A is being a tidy chef by cleaning up the kitchen as he goes, leaving no stone unturned. This lad knows what he's doing. Now let's go over to the oven cam for an update. As you see, if it's still jiggling, it needs some more time. But as expected, the product is still looking great and is on schedule. Just apply more cheese on top and it will be ready in about 20 minutes. And I guess that calls for a celebration. Look at him shoot, crossing over the opposition. Pull up and bead, collecting those other chefs' ankles.
Let's go!
Brilliant performance, stunning, absolutely stunning performance. Oh wow, D.A.T.A's not done yet. What's he pulling out? Is that champagne? Absolutely cheeky. This lad is brilliant. I'll tell you, absolutely brilliant. Magical. Even for all his work today, authenticity points will be lost due to the fact he is using sparkling wine from California. But it's still a great choice for ballers on a budget. Fun fact, real champagne only comes from the Champagne region of France. If it's from Italy or Spain, usually it's termed cava. But let's see if he closes out today on a good note. Minor detail, but he should have let the quiche set for a little bit longer to gain its form, which is why the first piece is a little floppy. But that is alright, still tasty. I see the bubbly. Does he have orange juice? If so, how much orange juice is he gonna put in that drink? Very calculated, this man. He brings out an eyedropper for the orange juice. Slow and steady as the saying goes. Let's get a closer look. Even closer. And amazing. Absolutely amazing. Only 1 drop of OJ in the sparkling wine, just how it should be. This man has put on a clinic today. His performance was near perfect. We just need the taste test. And there you have it, Madame and Monsieurs, the French dish Quiche Lorraine with quote-unquote champagne. An eventful day on the burner to say the least. Hope everyone had a blast. My name is Art Turner. This is Fan Food Fair, sponsored by D.A.T.A Productions. Skiing your dreams, everyone. We will be back soon for more.